Hello, welcome to the Bill Quentin Show.
With Nathan.
Today we would like to start this episode with a quote from Bill Clinton.
The best social program is a good job.
Now, I cannot actually believe a Democrat like Bill Clinton would say something like that, but that is so true.
It is very right-winged thing for a left-winger to say.
I got that. I think what he's talking about is, he addressed the right people when he says that, and he has a very good topic. He's also, a perfect public speaker guy.
He is, yeah.
He convinced everybody that he wasn't having sex with Monica Lewinsky. That got me. So I think altogether, whatever. Altogether, I think it was a very good quote.
Yeah, basically he's like, we can't have welfare money if there's not people working to pay tax dollars.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That was right in the book.
Yeah, but on a more personal topic, as you can tell by my Pikachu shirt, we're going to talk about video games linked to teenage violence. Now, we would like to talk about a topic that is a little bit more personal to us than Bill Clinton, and this topic would be violence in video games.
You've probably heard about this on the news by now, but it seems like every year or every month they're always blaming video games for some kind of crime.
Yeah, like heinous crimes that you'd already have to be a psycho anyways to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the supposed argument from these people is that video games are desensitizing kids to violence and making them so used to it that they want to commit the act in real life, which, to be fair, is stupid.
It is.
I mean, there's millions of people out there that play video games.
Myself
And
included.
Same here. But these school shooters and these other nut jobs are like one in 10 million. And to be fair, they've already been completely mentally just messed up already. And they just happen to enjoy video games. Like, I'm not defending these people in any way, but it's really not fair to blame game developers for these crimes.
Well, what did they blame the crimes on before the 1980s and 70s when video games were first being introduced?
Well,
they blamed it on movies and
right,
stuff.
and comic books.
Yeah.
But even before that, the Spartans, not the Halo Spartans, but like the ancient Greek Spartans, were a lot more violent than we are now.
Yeah.
The MP warriors were crazy. They could run like as fast as a horse, and they're pretty gruesome. But they didn't have video games, and that's just one.
Well, just go back to the caveman days, even. What do you see on those cave paintings? Cavemen throwing spears at animals. That's technically violence, too.
Really big animals.
Yeah.
I think even back then, there was people that were against violence and stuff, and even throughout history, there's always going to be people that are against violence. So, my opinion, just let them do that. And ignore them.
I just think that violence is inevitable, and that's bad. But there's nothing we could do about it.
Human nature is human nature. You
But
can't change it.
One thing we can do is to stop blaming video games like Fallout,
Civilization.
Or Black Ops 2. Or any of the Black Ops or Call of Duties. for
None,
instance.
none of these games are designed with the thought of, hey, let's raise a bunch of little teenage boys to go shoot their school and kill all their friends. No. They were raised with the thought of, hey, this would be an entertaining concept to play.
I mean, most of the people who even criticize video games have never even actually played them. Like, Fallout, even though it's very violent, it also has a rich storyline, tons of characters, and it's actually really enjoyable to play.
Yeah.
Yes. And Civilization is really interesting because you get to build your own empire, your own country, whatever you want to call it, your own dynasty to be exactly how you want it to be. In fact, you could even play Civilization without ever declaring war on anyone or anyone declaring war on anyone else. You could play a completely peaceful game. and still win and take over the entire world through diplomatic victory or through culture.
Yeah. And Civilization is actually a really good brain game. Like it gets your brain moving a lot, and
It's a strategy.
it actually helps your brain to calculate and stuff in like real life that we need for real life.
Which brings up another point of a study. I don't have it with me. I don't have a credible source with me, but I read it once. So if you want to be like, hey, that's not credible, then look it up yourself.
Yep.
But there is multiple studies saying that people that play video games actually have a higher intellect, not like IQ, but they're better problem solvers, or even like basic Mario.
I know.
Or like Zelda.
Yeah.
It still gets your brain
Even
moving.
in zombies, you gotta figure out strategy to get past round 20.
I know.
So, in my opinion, and this is just my personal opinion, I think that video games do not cause violence amongst anyone except in-game characters. And they're not real.
The people that do commit silence or
Violence.
sorry, my bad. They're just. I mean, it's not from the video games.
They're like Caligula.
It's more for their mental state.
They're
where
already
they
kind of
came
messed
from.
up and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so for Black Ops 2, I think it's a very good game to play, and it uses your mind, like the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies. For the zombies, for instance, I mean, I'm just gonna go off on a limb and say, I mean, what if a zombie apocalypse happened? This game is training you.
I mean, as crazy as this sounds, it actually does teach you how to operate several weapons.
That's
Some
true.
of which I admit don't exist yet, but
or ever.
I don't know.
Well, it could happen.
Well, that's an interesting topic that we could discuss another time.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess true.
But for now, just gotta say,
Game on.
Video game violence does not exist.
It exists, but
I mean,
it doesn't stimulate the human brain to be violent.
Yeah.
And we would like to thank you. And
good night.
Good night. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. I don't know what time you're
Whatever
watching
it
this.
is.